Fox and Friends.
President Obama's stimulus plan includes $75 billion to help struggling homeowners. But there are millions of Americans that will not get any help. So how can you take immediate action and delay or even avoid foreclosure?
Jeff Lerman is the real estate investor's lawyer and creator of LoanReliefHelp.com. He joins us right now from San Francisco. Good morning to Jeff.
Good morning.
There are a lot of people out there who are, if they're not facing foreclosure, they're worried about foreclosure. We got some tips for folks. First thing is get a forensic loan audit. It sounds, I don't know what that means. It sounds like you put a little chalk outline around your credit history or something. What's that about?
Well, that's right. There's an expert that you can hire, and they do an audit or a review of your entire loan file, and more often than not, those will uncover errors or fraud in the loan origination itself, and that can provide important ammunition to get the lender to delay foreclosure or, in some cases, erase the debt entirely.
Oh, so that sounds like a little bit of a technicality, like in a court case. If you're able to prove that there's a technicality, then it buys you more time, or even you can totally get off. Okay, the second tip is call a lender to negotiate a forbearance. Okay, please, in layman's terms, what does that mean?
Forbearance is a temporary postponement of your current loan payments coupled with an affordable repayment plan for those back payments.
Okay, well, that's simple enough. How about this one? And we're hearing a lot about loan modification. Call your lender to negotiate a loan modification. That's what Barack Obama wants us to do, isn't it?
That's right. And lenders are more willing than ever to negotiate these modifications. Under Obama's new plan, there are new economic incentives to both the lender and the borrower, so we expect that to continue.
So in other words, the bank, you don't have to feel like you have to pay the entire sum to the bank, right? They might be able to cut some of that off.
Well, principal reduction is something that we routinely ask for, but very rarely do the lenders give it, and that is always the last concession that it's difficult to extract from lenders.
Okay.
Delay through a sale of your home. So in other words, you sell your house and suddenly you stop the clock.
Right. But what will happen is that you can do a sale, or if your property is underwater, you're going to end up doing a short sale. Lenders typically will, if they see that there is a legitimate sale pending, they will delay foreclosure.
Okay, and then you enjoin the sale through court. What's that?
Right. So enjoin, there's another word we have to define. You go to court and you ask the judge to enjoin or stop the foreclosure. And the way you can do that is if you can demonstrate to the judge that there have been some kind of errors or impropriety or fraud either in the loan origination or in the foreclosure process itself. And a lot of times that's happening because there's so much volume going on here that there are a lot of errors being made.
And FHA, partial claim, where you get a bankruptcy lawyer and consider filing.
Well, yeah, the FHA partial claim, let's talk about that because that's one a lot of homeowners don't know about. If you have an FHA loan, you can go to HUD and you can ask them to give you a one-time interest-free loan to pay off the delinquency on the first loan. And that loan is called a partial claim. That becomes a second mortgage against your property. And get this, that second loan isn't due or payable until you pay off the first loan or until you sell the house.
Wow. I find that amazing that the banks would actually be giving that to people right now because they've been so tight with credit, but that's a great tip. So Jeff Lerman,
it's a great,
we got to go, but people can find out more about your 7 tips and more at LoanReliefHelp.com.
That's right. Or call us at our website, realestateinvestorlaw.com.
All right, Jeff, we thank you very much for joining us from the Bay City. Fox and Friends rolls on for this Monday in about 2 minutes. Stay with us.